Hey guys, I'm finally back with a new Webeo. In this Webeo, we are back in Columbus, the western end of my high speed rail proposals from Pittsburgh, and we will be not building rather, but planning out a light rail line in the Columbus area. This consists of two different lines, one running from Kinnear Road to West Hudson Street, like this, and the other line will be running from Merion Village up to East Hudson Street. They will both meet at Columbus Central Station, which is not surprisingly in downtown and also the location where it will connect to the high speed rail services. So let's get started. The first station on the north branch is Kinnear Road, Ohio State University. This is an important station. There are more than 50,000 students in Ohio State University, which is just located 0.3 miles across the river from this station. Not to mention, these stations are all on existing tracks, so a simple walking or bus solution can bring many people from the university to Kinnear Road Station, where they have access to downtown. Statistically and demographically, the college student has a highest probability of using mass transit, as car is not really a viable option for them. So it's very easy for them to take a bus or walk to Kinnear Road Station, where they can transfer to this light rail line and continue further south. Not to mention that it is also on Route 315 right off the exit. So people coming from further out suburbs, not wanting to park in high downtown prices of Columbus, can simply take this exit and park at Kinnear Road. The next station south is King Avenue. That's also close to the southern part of Ohio State University, plus a lot of apartment and condominium complexes are located in this area. So that's why I thought a station here would be viable. The next station south is 3rd Avenue. Now this is more of a businesses place, lots of businesses nearby, but you don't have to walk too far to get to homes. All these stations will have small to medium sized parking lots, so people from nearby places can park here without the hassle and charge of downtown Columbus parking. The next station is Goodale Avenue, again very similar to 3rd Avenue in that medium sized parking lot, close to upcoming areas, especially upcoming office complexes to its north around Yard Street, as well as a Harrison West neighborhood, which is not too far away either. After that, the line will curve under Route 670 and enter the downtown area, where the next stop is Arena, and you guessed it, it's right near the arena and baseball stadium. So people coming to the arena station, which will be located right east of Neal Avenue, will have direct access to the arena and to the baseball stadium, not to mention to the many businesses in northwestern downtown. Then is the interchange station at Columbus Central, where one can change the high-speed line as well as the southern branch of the light rail. Now the northern branch will continue to Italian Village, which serves its namesake, again a residential area, Wineland Park, some residential and office areas here, factories, 11th Avenue, Fairgrounds, which obviously becomes a big tourist attraction for many people in the area during its season, and finally West Hudson Street. Now the reason I called it West Hudson Street is because on the other branch there is an East Hudson Street. They are both on Hudson Street. That's why I called it that. Okay? So that's the first branch. It's 10 stations and 6 miles from Kinnear Road and Ohio State to West Hudson, passing through Columbus Central. Now let's do the southern branch. Now the southern branch will start in Merion Village, which is at the end of the main business district in High Street. So again, a lot of demand in this area, both for residents and upcoming condominium projects, as well as the commercial shops on this road. Next station north is Whittier Street, again very similar situation to Merion Village. Then Brewery, Now, Brewery is actually more of a factory and office district in the extreme southern portions of downtown Columbus, so I think people will find this a very good station to commute to from other parts of the inner Columbus area. Then is the only station west of the river, Franklinton. And as you guessed, it serves the Franklinton area, which juts out right near the downtown, but it provides easy access for residents in the condominium projects just to the west of the station to later on stations in the downtown without having to walk or take a bus or drive, obviously. Next station is Spring Street. Now, this is in the southwestern part of downtown. This is actually the places where most of the financial businesses are done. So many people may commute just from Columbus Central to Spring Street where they can get to their final destinations. Then it's Columbus Central, similar situation to before. Then Milo Grogan, 5th Avenue, South Linden. Now the stations become a little further apart. This is mostly a residential link, and East Hudson Street. Lots of people live in this area, so it will be very convenient for them to simply transfer to the light rail line without having to drive all these neighborhood roads to get to downtown where all the shops and activities are for these people. Now that's about it. Now you may be wondering, why a light rail? To be fair, this is not a traditional light rail line in that it won't run on the streets. Now, not all grade crossings will be removed. I don't think this will be as highly used as a major metro system in like the MBTA-T system or Chicago's elevated system known as the L, obviously, since Columbus is not as big as a city. But I still think that light rail is a solution. I'll tell you why. You have people from Ohio State especially, and upcoming condominium projects, not to mention the new high-speed rail line I proposed in the last Webeo, all fueling potential riders to this system. Light rail line will likely be run on a third rail system, which will reduce the cost of upgrading the line. It will probably be two-car trains, and I would be fine with low platform stations, especially in the outlying areas. Obviously, Columbus Central will not be a low platform, it will be high platform, as well as some of the more used stations. But I don't think this will be that difficult to implement considering that the tracks are already there and the demand is there. All that has to be done is build some low level stations, put some light rail trains, add third rail. This is good to go. This should not cost that much in comparison to other projects, and I think this will be a very successful system. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.